Cozy sanctuary with pleasant candles, where every scent tells a story. Whether you're unwinding after a long day or setting the mood for a relaxing evening, our hand-poured premium candles fill your home with luxurious aromas designed to uplift, soothe, and inspire. Breathe in our different scents in according with your smell taste, ranging from fresh mountain mist to beach linen, bringing the ocean breeze right to your home. And for long-lasting fragrance, try our luxurious perfume diffusers. Shop now at pleasantcandles.com and light up your senses today.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
And after they get finished criticizing you, they got to go back to their own life. They got to go back to their own doggone life out here in these streets. I promise you that right there. So just remember, whatever somebody's saying about you, what they saying about you, do it really matter? Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. I missed it. Shout out to Tyrone for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, excuse me. Early. Y'all, they been talking about me out here in these doggone streets. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, slow me down. A replacement? Oh, they talking about the card. Oh, I was finna say something. Yeah, man, what's up? Man, I know that I've been missing in action. I've been missing work and stuff like that. Things don't always go how we plan them. Things don't always go how we plan them. Just have not been in a good spirit. I've been down bad. You know, it is what it is. I feel a little better today. I really do feel a little better. We're gonna go ahead on and get into some news because I still kind of feel like I need some more acetaminophen. I feel like I'm under the weather. I feel like I need to lay down and rest my doggone nerve. But I said, you know what? I ain't going to let it beat me. I ain't going to let it beat me like that right there. I need to be out here with this news. It's been like a lot going on, but I'm only going to do a little bit. How have y'all been doing for the past 2 days? The past 2 days out here. How have you good people been doing out in the doggone street? I have been seeing that there's a lot been going on the internet. Shout out to Shy Kid 23 for the $2 cash out. Say 50 lashes for the no call, no show. In your Umar voice. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's happening, man. Yeah, I've been staying alive. I have been staying alive by any means necessary. I've been staying alive. I think I need some lotion. I don't know. What I did my doggone lotion out here in the street. Oh, that's so unprofessional. But come on now. This is how we be at work. It is what it is. As y'all come on in, y'all hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button. Hit the thumbs up, hit the share button. Don't be afraid. Hopefully this will be an entertaining show. Hopefully. I'm sweating. I'm already sweating. And it's cold as hell outside. I'm in Florida. I'm scared to go outside again. I went outside early and say, oh, no, this is not for me. This is not for an adult. I came back inside, said I ain't going back out there no more. You say that you've been working like a Hebrew slave to make sure my check at the end of the month is nice. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, boy, y'all try y'all best to not miss work. if you ain't got to miss work because that check gonna be short. Now, if you got PTO, have at it. But if you gonna be off and you ain't finna make no money, it's a whole loss out here in these streets. What y'all saying? You say, Willie, out of YouTube jail. Got to be more careful. You say, what about 5150? What's up, 5150? You say the hood news reporter. That's what's up. I got some things to say about some everything out here in the doggone street. But we finna go ahead on and get on into it. Let's go ahead on and do it. And remember, y'all subscribe. Y'all please remember go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, except in the Greek channel. Yeah. You say some drama. That's what's up. That's what the internet for. Remember, y'all record, and upload. Don't be afraid because we need to be entertained by you good peoples out here in these doggone street. You say Anton and Corey got into some beef. Oh, so it was some beef. I kept seeing people post them like they did an interview. I saw that I saw the thumbnails that they did an interview, but ain't nobody wrote on there beef or nothing like that right there. You said that they got beef. They got into it. Oh, all right. Okay, I need to go ahead and check it out then, huh? I guess it wasn't sent to me like that because it's not news. You know what I'm saying? I guess it wouldn't be considered news, but You say Anton and Corey had a Negro moment on the 5150. Shut the front door. You was lying to me. Not black folk arguing with each other. That's what's up. Record, and upload so we can be entertained. That's what's up. You say, I think Anton and Corey playing this because controversy sells. Like I said, we need to be entertained. Hell, it brings numbers and it brings them dollars. So when it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and check it on out when I get a chance. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say, what pop past the leg 30 minutes of 5? What's happening? California's up in the building. What it do? The ATL shouted up in here. Come on in. Sit yourselves on down. Don't be afraid. Got to be more careful. Wait. You say Corey tried to punk him and he ain't back down? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So was they fighting or something? Did they like throw blows or something like that? No. You say, but his podcast doesn't work all the time. Willie, he doesn't really have any content. They sit there and talk to each other. Oh, you talking about the 5150? Oh, I used to watch him like a while back when I used to be out in the streets. But now I don't too much have time to be watching, other people's stuff like I used to watch other people's stuff. You say Corey don't have to do that. He keep at least 10,000 in the chat. Oh, dang. I got to get my numbers up. Listen. We having a hard time getting 1,000 in the chat room. You say a player got 10? Jesus. You say, Willie, but they, you said that they're boring. You say every time Corey see a picture of Anton, he start barking like a chihuahua. You lying to me. Y'all, wow. No. Oh, so hell, I got to check it out then. Hell, I might have to say something about it then. Or maybe not. Shit, let them people live. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyway, y'all finna go ahead on and get into a little news. Try to be entertained or try to entertain you good people. First and foremost, we're finna go ahead on and start off with a throwback. Well, not a throwback. An update. We're gonna do like an update. Real quick. Out of Orange County, Florida. My state, stand your ground state, Pacific home state. Please don't run up. We're in favor of our life state. He say the Orange County deputies arrested their dad. He say a mom of 3 shot 10 times in bed with her kids. The police arrested the dad. This is an update now. I know that y'all gonna remember this story once y'all see this story, because this is some real silly shit. Watch it.
Well, 2 years after a deadly shooting, the court case moves forward for the suspect or suspected accomplice of what deputies say was a staged home invasion murder. As West 2's David Jones reports, 2 men were arrested in an Orange County mother's killing, and 1 has now been transferred into Orange County custody.
Investigators say 30-year-old mother Porsche Streeter ran a hairdressing business from her apartment, which became a crime scene. In January 2024, deputies responded to find Streeter shot to death and her boyfriend, 32-year-old Son Range Jr., who was shot in his upper arm. A year and some change later, the Orange County Sheriff's Office arrested Range for the killing, saying he orchestrated the whole thing, along with Benjamin Garman, making it all look like a home invasion.
You're now in a situation where you are looking at life in prison.
Criminal defense attorney Trey Flynn, who's unassociated with the case, says the brutal nature of the killing elevates it.
This is a very, very, very serious crime. In this situation, Mr. Garman is alleged to have shot somebody not just 1 time, but 10 times. And what does that mean? That means there's an aggravation there in this sort of homicide case. You're not going to be able to claim self-defense in this sort of situation.
This new mugshot of Garman was taken when he was transferred to Orange County custody. He was previously being held out of county on federal weapons charges, to which he pled guilty.
They executed the search warrants on a residence that he was at after the homicide took place. During that time, they located firearms in the residence, and the federal prosecutors felt, hey, as a convicted felon, as somebody possessing firearms, this is a case that is of interest of us.
Investigators allege Range and Garman set up the home invasion killing because of a custody dispute between Range and Streeter over their shared children, and because Range said Streeter was hiding money from him. David Jones, West 2 News.
Try to understand. Domestic love at its finest. They were arguing about custody, who gonna have a little custody or something. She hiding that change from him because she making money inside of the house. She stashing. You know how a lot of these broads be out here doing. They be out here stashing. But because they about to separate, like I be trying to tell y'all, that separating and divide can get you off earth. But y'all not listen to me. You better try to work it out. But if you're gonna separate, you better possibly separate from afar. Possibly from afar. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not ending well. But he set up a home invasion to get his little la dead out here, to get his baby mama dead. That's the mother of his children. And like people be saying, you supposed to respect the mother of your children. Why the I'm supposed to respect? Listen, respect is due to people who give respect. I'm so sick. It bothers me when people speak that way. Listen. It was 2 days ago. I was in the car. I was listening to the radio. I don't know why I be hurting myself like that. But I was listening to the radio, and somebody on one of them shows, they went to saying, yeah, because you got to respect the mother of your children. And I'm like, fuck, I got to respect this. Why? If she don't respect me, why? And it's crazy that men be speaking that way in the same conversation of her not respecting him. Y'all is a real trip. But ladies, be careful out here in these doggone street. Now listen, Buddy took a shot. He have been watching the news out here. I'm trying to tell you something. You got to at least shoot me, dog. You got to shoot me to make the shit look real out here now. That's what's up, because she thinks she can get custody of the children. Listen, the player didn't want to be on child support. I understand, because it sounds like they have multiple kids. Oh, yeah. A mother of 3. Oh, his little check finna be gone. For real. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He said, did he use his PTO for the hit? Ooh, he probably said, I ain't coming in today, sir. I ain't coming in today. I'm about to get home invaded. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what be on these folk, man. But this is something that I be trying to tell you, good people, man. I don't see the point in becoming a parent. I don't see the point in becoming a parent, and then I don't see the point in becoming a father. I don't. I used to be on, oh man, look at the little kids, and oh, that's nice, but I don't think we care. I don't think the public, I think that we are a bunch of liars, but I do think the masses of us don't give a damn about kids when we bring kids into this world. Just in my mind. Just in my mind. You ain't got to feel how I feel. I'm just saying something. Moving right along. Them, get them off the screen. Because I just be thinking, like, we have people now who is out here living, arguing about the cost of living, arguing about the food, arguing about the sicknesses and the illnesses and the viruses and being stressed, being depressed. Too many kids nowadays is being born and or ending up being autistic. It's just a big downfall. It's a horrible. Listen, the A ain't good. The A ain't good. The food ain't good. You finna welcome in another human being. I don't think we care, y'all. Or we may care enough to have, because we want people to suffer like we have suffered. I know. I ain't suffering, Willie. I know, not all. I'm just saying, how in the hell can you justify? I want y'all to think about it. How can you justify bringing a child to the planet, knowing what human beings are going through? How do you justify it? I'm pretty sure that somebody can justify it, but I would love to hear your justification for bringing a child to the planet, knowing. I say knowing. I'm not saying not knowing. I'm saying knowing what the humans here is going through. You say, one of the reasons I didn't have children, my childhood. There you go. You say, Willie, today I found out the government cheese is stored in a cave. Listen. I thought I saw a video about that probably like 3-4 years ago. I think somebody did an interview on the cave and the cheese and all that stuff. I got to find that doggone video. You is so right about that. That where they got the cheese at. I shit crazy out here. Listen, boy, life be lifing. You say, I had a guy call in and let his lawyer tell me that he ain't coming in because he loved his wife to death. No. Hell no. Man, it's crazy, y'all. I just be thinking. Let me take y'all to perfect example. I was just talking about kids, right? I was just talking about you being or us being parents and we love the kids. See, and children have to go through a lot of things that you went through as a child. But sometimes even worse. We have a situation where we have a viral video. A viral video shows a brawl in a high school at a basketball game. Look here.
A wild scene, a brawl on the court of a high school basketball game, a fight in the middle of it all. This happened at the Hamilton versus Fairleigh High School basketball game Tuesday night. Fox 13 Sheila O'Connor live at Fairleigh High School this morning. So what started this, Sheila?
What happened?
The Memphis police say the fight was over the game's score. So trying to figure out what that game score was and who ended up winning that game, but that's essentially what police say started it all. Let's take you back to that video of the brawl. Now this angle doesn't show the coach's involvement in the fight, but you can see that it starts in the middle of the court and then the crowd starts to move towards the bleachers. At one point, security can be seen trying to get a handle on the situation. Now, MPD says a woman's son was punched in the face by a coach for Fairleigh High School. Fox 13 right now working to figure out if it was the head coach or if it was an assistant coach. We're also trying to figure out if any charges will be filed. Now,
shout out to the coach for punching the children in the head.
Memphis Shelby County Schools, they are aware of what happened. They said in a statement, Memphis Shelby County Schools is aware of the incident and actively reviewing the matter. The safety and well-being of our students, staff, and visitors remain our top priority, and our security team works diligently throughout the school year to ensure that school events are safe, orderly and welcoming for all.
They already have their ready-made statements. Shout out to all of the schools out here in the doggone street. Y'all already have something ready for if something pop off about we don't condone and our children is our number one priority. We be lying. Well, y'all be lying.
The district went on to say, too, that everyone involved in the fight will be dealt according to district policy. So whatever the policy says is the kind of punishment that everyone involved will essentially receive. Fox 13 will continue to stay on top of this story. We'll keep you updated as it develops.
Ain't nobody gonna get punished, and there's not gonna do a recap on this doggone story. Anyway, they say it's always a fight at a sports game. It's a doggone shit. Notice like the chess games and what is the ping pong game? Well, is it called the ping pong game? It's tennis, but it's table tennis. Have y'all ever saw like a table tennis fight? Where they be like bow, bow, bow with the little bitty ball and the little racket. They be bow, bow. Have y'all ever seen a fight at a bowling tournament? I've never. Listen. If y'all have, please send me the video. I want to see a fight at a bowling tournament. Like shit just pop off. You know what I'm saying? Shit get wild out here. You know, cause somebody too many strikes or something, or I don't know. You talking about my mom or something like that right there. I would just love to see like a little fight. Yeah, we have fights at the pool hall. Oh yeah, we're gonna have fight, shoot, shooting pool. We don't have fights at chess tournaments, shit like that. Right there. Nope. Foosball. What is that hockey game? The hockey on the board. I love that doggone game at the game room. Hell, I got one of them in my damn house. But it's the little slide thing. It's the disc things, right? It's the air hockey thing. I love me some air hockey. Have y'all ever seen an air hockey fight? You say you saw a fight at a wrestling game? Wow. You seen sets of puppies fight at women's volleyball match. I've never seen a fight at a volleyball match. Wow, I would love to see these videos. Please show me a video. I want to see some. I need to do like a whole video on it. Because, hey, I might just want to point out the most dangerous sports or the most safest sports. That may be a good, topic. I don't know. Moving right along, ain't gonna be much older. Get that down up out the way. Bam, because I've been holding on to that for like 3, 4, 5 days, and that's just been too long out here. We want to talk about a little dope. We're going to talk about a little dope in a minute. See? Talk about these doggone children. It's popping up. I need to go ahead and do this right here. We have a teacher. We done arrested a teacher for cruelty to a juvenile, for tripping a child. Tripping or kicking a child or something, or kicking a child when the child down. Say, got to be more careful. We don't give a hoot about what's going on out here in these doggone street. Gonna put up on the screen for you. And shout out to everybody who want to be a teacher. Y'all go ahead on to be a teacher. Just, you got to learn how to fight a little bit. You got to learn how to pinch a bit. Listen, if I was to ever work in the elementary school, but I won't. But if I was to ever, I just want to pinch some children. Is it wrong for me to like want to pinch some children and hold them by their ankles upside down or something like that? Is that like devilish thinking, or that's like in my bucket list? That's something in my bucket. I just want to pinch the hell up. Have you ever been pinched? Bitch, I've been pinched like in church and stuff like that right there by them old ass bitches. You just quiet. Bitch, what you pinching me for? I couldn't say it then, you know what I'm saying? I had to give it to God, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna pinch a girl. I'm grown now, shout. Where you at, little old bitch? You know what I'm saying? That's how we want to talk to him. I ain't little no more. Pinch me if you want. But I just be wanting to pinch me somebody. What? I just want to pinch a kid. Have you ever tried to pinch an adult? Listen. Oh, players. That might be different. But that leave a mark. Damn it, if it didn't leave a mark, I was going to try to advise you players, instead of like damaging like the face or bruising the face, because we don't want to bruise the face, because, that's your little la-la. When she get out of line, when that bitch get out of hand, pinch the bottom of her feet. I don't know, because I'm trying to think of a place to where you can go ahead on and do this and don't leave like a bruise that can be linked back to you. See, a pinch on the bottom of the foot can say she stepped on something. You know what I'm saying? And come on now, we don't always wear shoes. You know, you just pinch. Do you know how much that'll hurt of it? And you just go to talk to him. Didn't I say shut your mouth? And she go to holler and shit. That would be funny as hell. And who's the prize? You got to do some fly shit like that. Right? But anyway, we have a teacher who was arrested for cruelty to a juvenile after allegedly tripping a student. Y'all look at him.
Parish, a 4-year-old was injured on a playground at school, not by another playmate. His teacher is charged with cruelty to a juvenile. News 2's David Hamilton here with details on what the child's mother says should happen next.
Sylvia, the sheriff's office say the teacher tripped and dragged a student at Rosenwald Elementary. The student's parents tell me they want justice.
She tripped and dragged? She tripped and Go ahead. Did I got video?
Oh, I need her to do time.
Look at auntie.
Hard time.
Ebony Knighton, a preschool teacher at Rosenwald Elementary in Point Capee, faces charges of cruelty to a juvenile. According to the arrest affidavit, surveillance video showed Knighton tripping the 4-year-old student. The alleged incident took place here at Rosenwald Elementary at a playground. According to the parents, they say their child was doing what every child does at a playground, which is play.
In the video, he was running playing with another little child. He ran by her and she kicked her leg out and he fell. He told me he hit his face. Cause you could tell he kind of fell face first. Once he fell, she grabbed him by the arm and was dragging him while he was on his knees on the ground.
The child's mother.
So that means that his knees should have like burns. Because if he dragging his knees on the ground, she didn't give him a chance to get on his feet. It should be evident.
Quenisha Joseph says her son has a health condition and the incident could have caused damage.
Like sometimes when he hit his head, he'll have something that it resembles a seizure. So by him hitting his head, what if that would have happened at that time?
So he could have had like a slight concussion or something. Okay.
His father, Brian Martin, says the video was a hard watch.
Traumatizing me as a father. Felt like what she did, it was done to me.
The Point Capee School Board did release a statement about the incident, saying, in part, they followed policy when it came to handling this situation and will continue to work with authorities throughout the investigation. As for the child's parents, they say they still have one big question. Why?
What would possess you to want to do that to a 40-year-old, a grown individual, a 30 plus?
What did the 4-year-old do to her? Notice, she targeted, allegedly, if this is true, she targeted the 4-year-old. What did the 4-year-old do to her? I know, but Willie, a 4-year-old, ain't no excuse. Damn that. Damn it, we talk different around here. What did the 4-year-old do to her? And did what if, because he got a daddy. And I wish because he got a daddy and the daddy say what you did to him felt like it was done to me. I wish the daddy would act like it actually was done to him and then run up on a bit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was in public with her and she tripped you, you would get up and like retaliate. So if you felt like it was you, you need to act like it was you and go ahead on and see about that right there. But if you don't want to do that right there, just think about it. Did you used to date her or something? Do she like you? Hell, do she like your little la-la? Do she like the boy mama? What if she want to get at one of y'all and y'all ain't like that right there? Like, what if y'all got like a strong bond and she can't break the bond or something? See, y'all got to really be out here thinking of something. She probably want one of y'all. Huh? But realistically, as if that's not realistic, I think the 4-year-old had done did something to that teacher. I promise you, he did something. He followed instructions or something.
The school system would not say whether Knighton is still an employee at the school.
If they won't say that, whether she worked there or not, that means she still worked there. Listen, schools be happy to say, and they have been released of duty and all that fly stuff right there. They had to let her go. We is working on the paperwork. They working on the paperwork now to go ahead on and fire her. Y'all know how they be out here talking, but when they won't say whether she's there or not, oh, she's still there. She's just gonna be suspended. She's just gonna be suspended. And why we ain't got the video? My peers is not doing their job out in the goddamn street. Y'all supposed to get like an affidavit or something, like a warrant or something for that video, man, so we could have saw this teacher at work doing her goddamn job out here in these streets. I would love to trip me a child, but don't go to jail. Do y'all understand that if I trip a child, I'm going to jail? If I trip a child laying on their goddamn face, crying, and I grab the damn child and drag the child, and the knees get all skidded up, guess who's gonna be in the news in jail with $172,000, $100 million because I'm a threat. I'm a threat to the rest of the damn students. Bun. Be like, damn, all I did was trip child and drag the child. That's $1,172,000 bun. Y'all play too much, dog. For real, for real. Shout out to Simone for the $5 cash shot. You say, let's start this challenge. Come on, usual suspects. I need y'all out here in these streets. That's what I'm talking about. It's Friday, baby. STD Friday. In case y'all don't understand what STD Friday is, bam. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's against the law. Bam! Don't do it. Don't do it. It's against the law. We do not protect ourselves on STD Friday. Friday is the day that you don't follow other people's morals. Friday is the day that it's not about you and your significant other and you or the one that you was in holding matrimony with. My condolences. It's about whoever you saw at the store. At the little food stamp. Shout out to the people who are still trying to recertify their stamps. I don't give a damn if y'all were down there trying to recertify and shit like that. You do not protect your doggone self. Damn it, you could have been at the hospital. Oh, you could have been at the hospital, at the sick little clinic and shit like that. But if you want to smash somebody, you go on to smash somebody. Stop protecting y'all. This shit's stupid. Damn it, it's stupid. Now, I know. A lot of y'all gonna be trying to, well, that's not supposed to protect yourself. There's so many things out here that you don't even want to get. People got medication for everything. Got medication for everything, and you around here crying. What you crying about? Don't you got insurance? Don't you at least got Obamacare? Oh, how many of y'all got Obamacare? How can I get Obamacare but get it for the low? And if y'all got it for the low, how do I get it for the low? Just saying something. I need to support. I'm trying to help. If y'all want to support me, if y'all want to help me, let me know how I get some cheap ass health insurance. Jesus. What's going on? I be wanting to put it in God's hands, but when they send the bills, bitch, God don't pay the bills I do. This shit crazy out here in these doggone streets. Listen, I be like, Jesus take the wheel, but Jesus don't take that guy. Listen, but Jesus don't take that damn envelope and be like, well, I got it. Don't worry about it. Huh? I be wanting to get shit to God. Shout out to Anna Z for the 199 super chat. I appreciate that right there. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, though. So you mean to tell me ain't nobody in the crowd got Obamacare? Listen, that's not being disrespectful, and that's not to talk bad on. Listen, I would love to pay nothing. I want some Medicaid and Medicare. Listen, do not feel bad that you pay a low-ass health insurance. I know some people feel like, I don't want to tell nobody that I got Obamacare. Shit, and that help. I want to know. I want to know. You don't want people to know that you got Obamacare, but all your children got Medicaid. Don't be playing too damn much. I know I can't get the Medicaid or something. All right, Willie, we work and get money. Damn, that's gonna bar me from the Obamacare. Damn, boy, if I could just cut the cost, I promise you. Say Jesus ain't have to worry about no STD. Yeah. Cause back in the day, yeah. I don't even know. Up until the 80s, up until they came out, with HIV and AIDS, it was just venereal disease. You know what I'm saying? It was just one little sexually transmitted disease, and then y'all went to having it and holding on to it and hunching other people, and you know what I'm saying? And that thing with the multiplication and duplicifying, and I don't even know if that's a damn word. I just made that up. But anyway, shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that right there. You said we all broke. Damn it, everybody got Obamacare. Look. Boy, when I tell y'all, it is not cute paying over $600 a month for health care. It's not cute. And that's without going to the doctor. Look. That's without going to the doctor. That's a whole problem. You said, I went and had my HIV test and everything done. I have a clean bill of health up until today. Goddamn, you got to go ahead on and find you something. You got to find you something, and then on Saturday, go ahead on to see about that right there. Take that right there and be cleared up by Sunday evening. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You say Trump's want to give everybody $2,000 and tell you to buy your own insurance. But listen, I heard that Trump had done came out and said, I ain't tell y'all that shit. Listen, I was seeing like posters and stuff like that right there, like on the gram. I saw that on the gram. Trump was like, nah, who? When? No, good as hell. Well, I ain't told y'all I was just gonna give y'all something. I didn't even read like into it. I thought I had to say it though. Damn it. I say, hell, I thought that he had done said that he was gonna give us like a few dollars. That's what I thought. And remember, the Democrats was like, and y'all gonna vote for him just to get a stimulus check? And I was thinking to myself, well, shit, if I vote for KK ain't giving out no checks. I would be a fool. Listen, for so many months, the Democrats was out here saying the only reason that people had done voted for him, I guess the last time or something, because he gave out stimulus. And if y'all gonna vote for him this time for giving out stimulus, then you stupid. Thinking to myself, so what KK doing? KK ain't giving it nothing. She gonna sell us a dream like the rest of them? Huh? Hell no, listen, I need that paper. Fuck all that. Damn, that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, vote your wallet. Shout out to the luscious one for the $5 cash app. Say, belated happy birthday, Carrie. Love you, Willie. Love you back. I appreciate that right there. Happy belated birthday out here in these streets. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. You're still out here on the planet. Hope you enjoy. Hope you have many, many more. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Everybody ain't make it to today. I've been seeing ambulances riding around and stuff. Shit. People screaming cold blue and shit. You know what I'm saying? People been out here dying, y'all. People really been out here dying. So we got to like appreciate us for being here at least like one more day. Because we might not make it to tomorrow or something. But I got bills, so I do believe I'm still going to be here tomorrow. Listen, the planet need they paper. The planet need for you to be paying bills out here. They need doggone street. Hell yeah, but they wanted us to vote for a bitch who wasn't going to try to talk about the check. Y'all voted for him for $1,500. Well, damn it, if we would have had the other president, you were gonna get $0. They call you stupid. I don't. Anyway. God dog it, I thought that I had to say that little thing like on my Instagram. Because I be saving stuff to look into stuff later. Because I run across so much and people, they send me so much to where I just can't get into everything at one time. So I have to find proper moments to look at certain things. So I will save certain things. And shout out to all the nurses who they say that 14 nurses got pregnant by the same doctor. I say, you is a lying to me. I would never. Oh, I ain't never one of them mind shout. That's a hell of a child support bill. But anyway, nope, I can't find it. So I'm finna go ahead on and move right along real quick. Bam. Hold on, because I be saving stuff. Oh, I'm gonna do that right there as a single video. Hold on, got it. Bam. No, I don't. You got time to tell you something. Anyway, let's go ahead on and get into this right here. Ooh. I was just finna say something about something. I know I was. Oh, I said that dope, and then I slid down. We did the teacher thing. Okay, we finished with the teacher thing. Oh. Shout out to all y'all ladies who get a chance to go to work with your man. Shout out to y'all ladies who get a chance to go to work with your man. Whether it's not Taco Bell, DoorDash or something, Uber Eats or something. If your man got his own truck or something, his own box truck, his own rig or something like that right there, his own little tow truck, anything, and y'all be wanting to ride with your man because your man got his own business, bitch. My man got his own business, bitch. My man don't work for the white man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I think that this right here, what I'm about to show y'all, it has to fall under a learning lesson. It has to fall under a learning lesson because we gonna need for the passengers, like our little lalas, we got to start buying them like some cute bulletproof vests because things like this may transpire. They say parents want answers after a tow truck driver was killed in a drive-by shooting. Tow truck driver. Who the hell shooting the tow truck drivers? Here we go.
Who unleashed a barrage of bullets, killing a tow truck driver. Today, investigators are looking for clues into the shooting that claimed the life of 25-year-old Aaron Whitfield Jr. in North Philadelphia. He and his girlfriend were sitting in the truck when the shooters opened fire last night. Action News reporter Elizabeth Worthington joins us live from the scene in Northeast Philadelphia. And Elizabeth, we know that you talked to the victim's family.
Yeah, Rick, we talked to the parents of Aaron Whitfield Jr. earlier today. They're obviously heartbroken, still in shock, but they also want answers as to why this happened. The two victims were parked right here outside of this smoke shop near the intersection of Bustleton Avenue and North Street. They were only here for a couple of minutes. Police believe they were about to go inside and make a purchase before a car pulled up and started shooting. Bullets went flying. You can actually see on the second-story window there's 3 bullet holes in the window. People were inside. That's home to a senior center. Fortunately, no one inside there was injured at the time. Police do believe this was a targeted shooting. Surveillance video shows the moment 2 people in a silver Honda pull up next to a tow truck parked outside of a smoke shop and start shooting, then speed off. It happened around 8 o'clock Sunday night near the intersection of Bustleton Avenue and North Street in Northeast Philadelphia. The tow truck driver, 25-year-old Aaron Whitfield Jr., was pronounced dead at the scene.
That's my son. Hey, that's my baby son.
Whitfield's parents, Aaron Whitfield Sr. and Kimberly Randleman, want answers. They say he was with his girlfriend, who was shot several times as well. The 21-year-old is still in the hospital with extensive injuries to her leg. Aaron's parents say she often tagged along while he was working. Police are still searching for the 2 suspects.
I don't understand why they have no respect for nobody no more.
Nope.
They don't care where you are, who you with, who you in front of. They just don't care.
Police haven't said what the motive might have been, but violence over towing territory and wreck chasing is a long-standing problem in Philadelphia.
Violence over towing territory. You mean the tow truck drivers beefing? Yeah.
Aaron's parents were wary about their son getting into the profession for that reason, but say that he loved his job and hadn't told them about any issues he was having. We left messages for the towing company named on his vehicle, 448 Towing and Recovery, but have not heard back.
He ain't no troublemaker. He just a big, giant little bear.
Yeah, gentle giant. He would be one of the people that you could depend on.
That mama got real tears. Ladies, for all of y'all who be losing y'all children, y'all be around here not crying on camera. This lady love her son right there.
You could depend on it.
Yeah.
The family has set up a GoFundMe to help with funeral expenses because this was obviously a cost that they were not expecting to have to cover. Their son
Did she just try to make it okay for you to not have life insurance? Did she just make it okay for using GoFundMe as life insurance? Did our white queen, our sister, just make it? Listen to the words that she just used. I just called that.
The family has set up a GoFundMe to help with funeral expenses because this was obviously a cost that they were not expecting to have.
Because it was obviously a cost that they was not expecting. Liz, because her name is Elizabeth. Liz, Sugar. No. You don't make it like, well, you know, you supposed to be like, and this is why we need life insurance for everybody. Yo.
The family has set up a GoFundMe to help with funeral expenses because this was obviously a cost that they were not.
Yeah, because no, it's because they had no damn life insurance. And listen, they just had done told us that the towing company be warned and shit like y'all be beefing. And hold on. And the parents was weary of him getting into the profession. Is that not what was said to us? If I'm a parent and I'm weary about the profession that my child finna get into, if I don't have insurance, we getting insurance. You say, Willie, most tow companies give life insurance to their drivers. They know we gonna die, right? For real. But then again, it depends on the benefit package. It depends on the company too. Smaller companies, they typically don't have that type of benefits to give, but I don't know what type of company or how big the company was that he was working for. But all the parents should have had them put a little something on them. Number $25 a month. What? Damn it! Now where's my printout thing? Damn it! I got to find my printout and keep it close to me. Listen. If your churn is like in their 20s or something like that right there, I think it's from 21 to like 26, or is it 22 to like 28 or something like that? It's $23 or something, and that's for the month. Y'all be getting income tax and still ain't got no damn life insurance. But anyway, so him and Hillel got shot. He died, though.
Expecting to have to cover their son, just 25 years old. Philadelphia police are still investigating this incident. If you know anything, you're asked to give them a call.
Now, just think about this right here. He worked for Towing and Recovery, meaning that they also doing repos, and he's in the Ford. He's in the Ford. Four-door is a super truck. It's a damn it, that may be a 250. It may be it may be a 450. It may be a 450. Shh. They slide up and snatch your shit at the funeral. Listen to all my tow truck drivers. If y'all trying to repo something, slide up at the funeral. It's dangerous though, cause believe it or not, people be having that fight there. Like when I go to like the burial site, stuff like that right there, we finna put somebody in the ground. I got that fight in case something come up out the ground. I be scared of shit. Listen. What if we about to lower somebody down, but somebody come on up to make room? What are we supposed to do? Just run? But if they coming up out the ground, I think that they got like some super powers, like they may be fast so they can fly. I don't know. I be thinking of all type of shit. Listen, don't be around here thinking like me. Don't do it. I'ma think like this for you. That's what's up. But a player, they say that he was just a big old teddy bear. And the problem with that right there is because he was big. He was big and tall. That boy had some weight on him. He was probably like, damn it, let's see. Because he's standing next to his daddy. Here, he's standing next to his mom. He's standing on one of them circle things. Okay, so he's tall. He probably like 6'2", by 320. By 6'2", 320. People ain't trying to fight anyway. But y'all ain't finna be out here trying to fight big boy like that. But I think that his shit got shot up because he repoed somebody's car. It's kind of not that hard to figure out. So what I'm gonna need for law enforcement to do, they need to go to his company and get a list of all of the recent repos. All the recent repos. And did y'all notice they say they shot inside the truck, but remember at the beginning they showed us bullet wounds on the second floor above the smoke shop, which is also an elderly spot. Hold on, dog.
Elizabeth Worthington joins us live from the scene in Northeast Philadelphia. And Elizabeth.
Yeah, Rick, we talked to the parents of Aaron Whitfield Jr. Earlier today. They're obviously on Bustleton Avenue and North Street. They were only here for a couple of minutes. Police believe they were about to go inside and make a purchase.
They're about to go inside the Smoker's World shop to make a purchase while on the clock. But go ahead.
A car pulled up and started shooting. Bullets went flying. You can actually see on the second-story window there's 3 bullet holes in the window. People were inside. That's home to a senior center. Fortunately, no one inside there was injured.
It's a senior. They slid up to do a drive-by. They shot inside the car, but then shot up in like the second story. These fools need to just not even go to prison. I don't think people like this right here need to go to prison. If we can't keep the gunfire level, like if we can't keep it like up a little bit, down a little bit, side a little bit, like some quick. If we pointing here and we way up here somewhere, y'all need to not even go to jail. You just need to be removed off the planet because you have no drive-by shooting etiquette, and I don't like that right there. I really, really don't. Move right along. I ain't gonna get much hold you. Hell, talking about children. We finna go back and talk about children. I got one for you. We got an 18-year-old. Oh, we got an 18-year-old. Don't give no fucks about these children. Nope. You say YT would not print your or print my chats? What's going on now? We'll say, Willie, there's another story that said the third driver from that company to get shot. Oh, this was the third driver from that same company to get shot. And his parents, them ain't had no doggone insurance. See, because if you know that news, people in Philly knows that news. He knew that. Hell, of course, he knew the news. He worked there. You say he looked like Chud Rock. Chud Rock. Got to be more careful. You say, well, I'm trying to participate, but I thank you. You say, I'm talking too much, and the chance that won't keep printing. There's a chance that they won't keep printing. What the hell going on? Shout out to Nate for being up in the building. Yeah. We had done discussed that at the top of the hour. Well, when we had beginning the show, and I ain't watched none of that fly shit, so I'm gonna have to go ahead on and see what had done happened with them two players. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead on to do that right there. We have a daycare worker. And typically the daycare workers is either females or our LGBT brothers. How many daycares do y'all know that have straight males working? I'm not saying it like to be like talk down or talk bad. I just haven't. I don't think I've ever seen a man as a daycare worker in a facility and or a man owning his own daycare. Maybe, I guess it's just a Dade County thing. I have no idea. We have a deaf at a daycare. We have a deaf at a daycare and a deaf confession. His done said, yeah, I did it. Shout out to Roshan for the $2 super chat. Say essential products on deck. Happy STD Friday. That's what I'm talking about. Gonna put that good looking sister up here on the screen. Look at that 18-year-old. Look at that 18-year-old. Now, how y'all pronounce her name? Thresh, Heath. THE is the with a AH. The H. That's probably how you pronounce it. The H. Hello? Yes. Hi, can I speak to the H? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Thea? Oh, it's probably Thea, right? Thea. So the H silent. I'm so sick of these silent ass letters. We got to stop with this little silent shit. But that's what that means, right? The H is silent, right? So it's the H. You call her the H. The H. If you say it fast, the H. Just came up with Dates. But her name could be Thea. We finna see what these folks say. They say a daycare worker allegedly suffocates a child or suffocates children to seek attention at a daycare. Boy, here we go, y'all. Let's see what's happening.
We have some horribly sad news tonight about the death of an 11-month-old boy at a daycare in Savage. Police say 18-year-old Thea Russell.
Thea. You just wrote Tia. Thea. Yeah, the baby needs some attention.
Police say 18-year-old Thea Russell, a child care worker, has confessed to strangling the little boy and a 4-month-old girl at the center last fall. Eric Slew.
So she just strangled one and then got another one last year? She's crazy.
Center last fall.
Eric
Slew is live tonight in Savage. Tell us about this break in the case. Eric?
Kevin, there were tears in the eyes of Savage police investigators, along with the mayor of Savage, who spoke alongside family of one of the victims when those new details were shared here at Savage City Hall this afternoon. Police say the teenager who worked at the child care center allegedly confessed to suffocating the victims.
I don't like what he just did.
From the moment Harvey...
I don't like what he just did. The teenager who works at the daycare, that big grown, that is an adult. Technically teenager because it say 18, and adult. So damn it, it's a teen adult. It's an adult teen. It's an adult teen. He just gonna leave it. This a little teenager that just work at the hell no. This is a grown ass teenager. Yeah.
From the moment Harvey was born, he filled our world with sunshine.
Harvey Mucklebus was about to celebrate his first birthday when he mysteriously died in September after being dropped off at Rocking Horse Ranch childcare in Savage. Harvey's family has held close to his memory ever since as they waited for answers.
The community is called Savage. The city is called Savage. Is that what they said?
Has held close to his memory ever since as they waited for answers.
Harvey, every day we ask ourselves why it had to be you. Every day we live with the pain of what happened to you.
Savage police say it's taken months of interviews, examining evidence, and waiting for lab results to lead to the arrest of 18-year-old Thea Russell, who had worked at Rocking Horse Ranch for only 3 weeks.
This is a heartbreaking case that has shaken our entire community.
Savage Police Chief Brady Jewell says Russell had been a suspect since she had been caring for Harvey and a second little girl. Investigators say both children experienced medical distress at the center, but it took months to piece together what happened to them.
Yes, hell, this could be a hate crime.
Jewell says they had evidence to make an arrest on Tuesday, at which point Russell spoke again to detectives.
During the questioning, Thea confessed to intentionally suffocating the 2 children in an attention-seeking act. She provided detailed descriptions of how she carried out the attempts against the life of the first victim on 2 separate occasions. And she confessed to the murder of Harvey Mucklebus.
A revelation that police say allowed them to finally tell Harvey's family what happened. Harvey's grandmother says he will never be forgotten.
But we promise that every day we will...
I just wish the grandmother would have just called her the N-word.
Say your name.
Just call
Every day we will continue to fight for you. Wow. And in the end, we will make sure that justice has been served.
Russell did not have an attorney listed in online records that we looked at. Now, the Scott County prosecutor told me he's going to file charges tomorrow morning in this case, and Russell's expected to face a judge Friday morning. We'll, of course, follow it for you. We're live tonight here in San.
You say the baby was white too? Say she going under the jail. Facts. That bitch need to do triple life. You don't suffocate no white baby. The hell wrong with Shawty? Where did she grow up? Hell, she grew up in Savage. What type of town? Listen, I think say City Hall, Savage. The hell? Who named the city though? I would love to know who named the city though. They say Willie, how is she working at a daycare? Don't they need certification? Say she's only 18. I think that you can get certified online. Hold on. Let me ask my how old do you have to be to work at a daycare? You generally need to be at least 18 years old to work supervised in a daycare, with many roles requiring a high school diploma or GED, a background check, CPR, first aid. However, some states allow younger teens, 14 to 17, to work as assistants under constant supervision, though specific age and training rules vary significantly by states and facilities. That's what's up. See, so 18 typically to work at like a building, you know, it's like 14, 17 to work at somebody's house though, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah. So she was hell, she's an adult. Well, hold on. Just need old background check, a little CPR. You know, because you're just watching kids, you know, it ain't that serious. But let me back it up. This is heartbreaking. So I am under the assumption that this is the mother and the father. Would you people have gotten upset if she would have came out. It's why I can't stand you, nigglet. You know what I'm saying? You little nigglets. I'd have been like, tell them, grandma. Hell yeah, we can't stand them either, baby. But then, how many folks would have been upset if she would have dropped the N-bomb? Now, it looked like grandma is upstanding. It looked like grandma can still get it, though. Hold on. She tall, she slim with it. Grandma been eating casseroles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. That's what I'm trying to catch when she stepped from behind the little thing. Oh, yeah. Grandma look like she got a girlfriend, though. Grandma might have a girlfriend. Grandma may have a girlfriend. You say she got that Karen hair? You say, Willie, did you see her tears? Nobody's crying.
Aaron Savage,
I'm glad you said that.
Harvey's family has held close.
And if this the dad, I don't think that this is the daddy. I think that this the boyfriend, and I think that this is the mother. Ain't nobody crying. Oh, y'all done fell under the ain't crying and I love my child category.
To his memory ever since as he waited for answers.
Harvey, every day we ask ourselves why
she look real professional. It looked like she had one of those professional jobs. I like that pic. Is this a pixie cut? Somebody help me out.
Had to be you. Every day we live with the pain.
You say the mother has casket ready. She got a casket ready face?
Of what happened to you.
Damn shame. I be cussing you Negroes out here. I promise you, I hate you. You know what I'm saying? You say this is not a black funeral that young guy is going to up the river. Is going up the river. Wait. This is not a black funeral. That young guy is going up the river. He going up the river. Oh, excuse me. Buddy with the suit, with the tennis shoes on. I think that that's just her boyfriend, but he could be the daddy. I think that this is a sad story. I just want to say that. And can y'all just answer me this right here? What? Okay, all right. It says she did it for attention. What attention comes from doing this? Let's say, okay, the child or children didn't die, but they found out that she attempted to suffocate them. What attention and from who was she trying to get it from if she did it at the daycare and not like in like her real life? What attention was she trying to get? What was the people supposed to be? All right, well, we'll spend more time talking to you throughout the day or something. What was she trying to get? Trying to get that penitentiary attention. Okay, move right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. I'm just saying, shout out to Savage. I live where? I stay in Savage, dog. Savage. We get busy in Savage. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. What else we got right here? Oh, I'm gonna say that right there. Okay. All right. Okay. We got an update. Today is the 5th. Today the 16th. Okay, so this right here was yesterday. We got an update. We got a good little update because I did this story here and I did it proudly. As y'all come on in, but y'all give a player the thumbs up. Y'all share. We everywhere. I'm like a credit card. We everywhere you want to be or something like that right there. Everywhere. Links down there in the description. We got the GoFundMe link. We have the GoFundMe link pinned at the top of the chat. If y'all would like to help a player out here in the doggone street, remember the number 3 channel is dead and buried. It's dead and buried. And hell, we need to call the GoFundMe. We need a GoFundMe to bury the number 3 channel. I don't know what to say, but we still trying to grow. We still trying to build out here in the street, and I can't do it without you good people. But y'all just make sure that y'all come on in and go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Now, why is there a Nickelodeon child killed in the hit and run? Oh, she dead. That's what's up. Anyway, remember every time. Hold on. Remember the story. Remember the story of parenting of a good single mother. A good single mother was trying to pass on the business to her child. Pass on the business to her child to where she was using her child. Well, her child was a apprentice to the business that she had, but she fell into some legal issues. To where a mom is accused of letting her child wax a whole bunch of nude women. And I think her child was 5. I think the 5-year-old little girl was her mother's apprentice. She was apprentice because she wanted to pass on the business later on in life, and she was trying to teach her 5-year-old how to wax adult monkeys out here in these streets. And she faces a judge. I don't know why it took so long for her to face a judge, because this story had been like a while ago, but she faces a judge. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're saying. Here we go.
It was a case that had a lot of people talking. A woman accused of letting her 5-year-old daughter wax dozens of adult clients, and today she appeared in court. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Alex Coleman.
And I'm April Thompson. WRG's Braille Brown has more on why her hearing was reset and the outcome her attorney is hoping for.
Hopefully I can convince them to drop this.
Here's your attorney in the state are continuing to work on this matter, see how this is going to be resolved. There may need to be some time to see how this is going to ultimately play out.
Jasmine Moss, charged with child neglect and...
Look at that baby. Look at that baby. I think that she wore glasses originally because she got them big things up on her eyes. Or maybe she'd been stressed because she'd been losing sleep. I don't know. I like her hair. She hadn't got her hair did before she came to court. Go ahead.
Abuse.
I just don't like them baby hair.
For allegedly allowing her 5-year-old daughter to wax dozens of nude adult clients at Moss's home waxing business.
It's an unusual case. It's a little complicated because there was a DCS investigation, and also there's some licensing issues with Miss Moss with the cosmetology board. So we need some time to investigate that.
The allegations against Moss came in light after a viral Instagram post, which according to the court documents, showed the girl applying hot wax on nude clients. Court documents say in the post, Moss wrote she and her daughter waxed 24 people. Her defense attorney told Your News Leader after spending time investigating, they believe the state should drop the case.
Certainly, maybe some questionable parenting, but does that amount to a crime? Our position is that it does not. DCS investigated this. The child is still in Miss Moss's custody. Again, we're just hopeful that we can convince the prosecutors that what they have is somebody who made a mistake, who has remedied that mistake, is back on track, and the criminal justice system does not need to be involved.
The next court appearance for Moss is set for July 16th. Reporting for Your News Leader, Braille Brown, WRG.
He said a few things right there. Shout out to Simone for the $2 cash out. You say that niggers killed my grandchild. That's what I'm talking about now. I would not have been upset with our queen grandma if she would have said that right there, speaking to the news. That's what's up. Buddy saying she made a mistake. Buddy say that baby there. She made a mistake and she's back on the right track.
News leader, after spending time investigating, they believe...
She said that, listen, there was a post that said me and my baby, we done felt on 24 monkeys out here. Well, not felt on, that's not the word that was used, but they had done did some work on 24 monkeys. You mean them grown bitches allowed a 5-year-old to play around they monkey? Yeah. A crime has not been committed.
The state should drop the case.
Certainly, maybe some questionable parenting, but...
Maybe some questionable parenting. Okay, think about this. Let's say if the same person... Watch this. Let's say now if it was a man who had his daughter and waxing and stuff like that, and they was waxing men. What if they was waxing men? Hell, what if her and her daughter was waxing men? Do y'all think that it'll be like the same scrutiny, or would the scrutiny be worse than what it was? Because a lot of people that spoke out on it, and shout out to a whole bunch of us who made commentary on it, because a lot of us was like, ain't no way in the hell a man could get away with no fly shit like this. Ain't no way in the hell.
Does that amount to a crime? In our position,
it amount to a crime that a 5-year-old was playing around, laying around, looking and feeling. Do y'all even understand that if you show a child corn, that is child abuse? Y'all do understand that right there? if you leave your corn on TV or on your phone to where a child can pick it up and or either view it, that is a crime. But it's not a crime if you're doing a job to where it is dealing with women's vaginas and the vagina area, the growing area. It's not a crime to have a 5-year-old participating, let alone looking at other women's vaginas. You know, that's not a problem. You mean because y'all had the glue, and I'll put glue on the bit, I promise you. But you have the wax in the jar and the spatula types wood little thing. You scoop the stuff up and you spread it on that monk. Well, not on the monk, like around the lips and stuff. And if you really good, if these is the outer labias, you will want to push the labia here to get the hair from in there. But in order to get the hair in there, you got to push it to the side to go ahead on and put the Gorilla Glue. Well, not the Gorilla Glue, the wax in there to get a good wax, to get like a clean wax. So you got to touch. You have to touch the labia to get a real good wax. I ain't tripping on feeling on a bit at all. But I would think that if a child is doing it, and then you had the old laying up with the stinking ass little cooch, with a child's face that close to them, close to your monkey out here pooting and shit, that, oh Jesus. And they not going to jail? That's what's up. Move right along. I ain't gonna get much hold you. Shout out to all y'all who have y'all 5 and 6-year-olds in these types of positions. Moving right along. No. It ain't a problem. Just keep doing what you're doing. Ooh, think about this right here. The lawyer is pointing out that this may have been bad decision making.
Certainly, maybe some questionable parenting.
Questionable parenting. And he initially saying that it's nothing wrong with what happened. This should not be criminal. Well, if it should not be criminal, remember he's saying that, well, she learned from her mistake and she made changes. If there was nothing wrong with what happened and this should not be criminal, then she should be able to continue to do what she's been doing. So to her lawyer, if this is not criminal, there's nothing wrong. If it's nothing wrong with what happened, oh, it may be just a little questionable. All right, then she should still be able to do what she had done did. Huh? Now, if that's what he's saying, then that's what he need to come on out here and say, is that Pee Wee Herman? Let me put him back up here. See, a lot of y'all too young to even know who Pee Wee Herman is or was. That tells you how old I am out here in these doggone streets. But he do resemble Pee Wee Herman. Yeah. This is not criminal.
But does that amount to a crime? Our position is that it does not.
Y'all understand, if something don't amount to a crime, then we should be able to continue to do it. We only have a problem with crimes out here, right? If it's criminal crime, we're not supposed to be doing it, right? Got it. We all agree to crimes you should not be doing because crime is illegal. Got it. He's saying that it don't add up to a crime, so she should not have changed her ways.
DCS investigated this. The child is still in.
DCS also investigated. The child is still with the mother. So DCS is saying this is also not a crime. Got it.
Ms. Moss's custody. Again, we're just hopeful that we can convince the prosecutors that what they have is somebody who made a mistake.
If it's not a crime, how is this a mistake? It should not even be considered a mistake. DCS came in and inspected and said, oh, man, she's straight. She was just looking at monkey. That ain't nothing. I know that she wasn't no kin to that monkey or them monkeys, but nothing. She can stay with her mama. Then she should not have changed anything.
Remedied that mistake, is back on.
Remedied that mistake. Do y'all understand when we're calling it a mistake, we're automatically saying that it's wrong? And I do understand that a lot of mistakes that we make does not equals all the time to be criminal. I get that it's not all the time a mistake is criminal. I understand that right there. But he also saying that there's nothing wrong with what happened. Then why would she change I don't understand.
A mistake. Who has remedied that mistake is back on track.
Back on track. So when she allowed her child to do what she had to do, that means that she was off track. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. So I ain't even trying to talk head all about it. God damn it, if y'all like it, I love it. Keep on letting that baby playing them old cougars. Because like with the age difference, let them out. Listen. Let them babysit your 5-year-old too. No. Go ahead. Let them old babysit your 5-year-old. Yep. And then if one day, if it happens to where an older one of these bras is trying to push up on her daughter and been dealing with her daughter, and then she's gonna think an old bitch wrong. But it could have been one of them same old bitches. And do y'all understand that that video that they were speaking about, and she said that me and my daughter just did 24 women. Do y'all understand that they have done more than those 24 women that she was talking about? It gonna be one of them same hoes who that little 5-year-old done felt on, who gonna try that 5-year-old, and she's gonna be very upset. Why you messing with? You're not supposed to deal with a child, but you let that little pit rub all on my coochie and you ain't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just better think it through. Anyway, move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hoe you. I'm not gonna eat much hoe you. Players. This one for the books. I got this one. I got it. I saw it, and I say, ain't no way in hell I can go on today and don't give y'all this work. I can't. I refuse to. I'm an adult. I'm grown. You grown. We as a people grown. Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button here. We should be over 200. Let me refresh. See what I'm working with. 144. We not even halfway, dude. Oh, hell no. Y'all, we got to get over 150. We got to get over 150 before I even do this one right here. It's Friday. I know that y'all getting ready for the club. Right about now, you should have already help your children out. Acetaminophen does work. Melatonin does work. You know, got to put their little ass sleep before you go outside. Get up, look around and burn your little house down before you come back from the club. And now you ain't got no place to stay. But at least you had a good time at the club. You know what I'm saying? I done told y'all men. And I guess y'all up in my age or something like that right there, you really can't. Y'all, it's out of y'all ways. I got it. Because this is how y'all was raised. I do understand. So that means that I'm kind of sort of talking to the ones coming into manhood and fatherhood and all that fly stuff right there. A female, that monkey, will put you in a position of being harmed, hurt, harm, hurt, something like that right now. It'll put you in a position to get a felony. It'll put you in a position to go to prison for a long time. Because we have been taught, you're supposed to protect the monkey. You ain't supposed to protect a meat. Do y'all even understand that we is not even told that we supposed to protect our young sons? We not told to protect our sons, but we told to protect our daughters. No matter what decision that little crazy bitch done made out here in the goddamn street, trying to tell you something, we told to put our damn life on the line as if this bitch life more important than mine. That's how we was raised. Not all. That's how the majority was raised. And that brings me to this story right here. We have a situation to where a father shoots the wrong man because the father believed that this was the man who kidnapped his daughter. I know what you're thinking. Well, I'd have shot dude too. Who done kidnapped my baby girl? You got it, right? Got it, right? Got it. This a real educational one. It's a real deep one right here. Y'all got to hear the story. Here we go.
An innocent man shot and killed after a father allegedly mistakes him for his daughter's kidnapper. Jonathan Mata is charged with murder after surveillance video showed him firing the bullets that killed 24-year-old Desmond Butler. It happened on Christmas Day near a gas station on the West Beltway South. KPRC 2 News reporter Corley Peel joins us live from where the tragedy happened with reaction from Butler's family and Mata's attorney. Corley.
Keith, Desmond Butler's family is devastated. They all live in Georgia, and they say Butler has been living here in Houston the past couple of years, pursuing a career with Amazon. They say all of that changed after he was shot and killed at this gas station by a man who thought he was someone else. Desmond Butler, known to his family as a leader and respectful.
He was resilient and he lived life with no regret.
His sister, Destiny Butler, told me over the phone that their family got the devastating news about her baby brother's death on Christmas Day.
We were all asleep and we got the call in the middle of the night and we were devastated. Like, we couldn't believe it.
Records show this was a case of mistaken identity. Surveillance captures the moment police say Jonathan Mata shot at Butler's car at this gas station. In the video, you see Mata's wife approaching Butler's car. She runs after him as he drives away. Mata seen walking as Butler turns out of the gas station. He points his gun, firing twice, striking Butler in the head and back before Butler crashes into a light pole. Court documents say a girl in Butler's passenger seat told police Mata drove up, opened one of the doors, looked inside, saying, "Oh, we were looking for our kidnapped daughter. I'm sorry, we will call 911. Before driving away. Records show Mata confessed he was the shooter in the video and mistook Butler for his daughter's boyfriend. Mata's attorney, William Van Buren, says Mata's 19-year-old daughter called her parents, asking to be picked up after her boyfriend assaulted her.
He agreed to bring the daughter to them, told them to pull over. They did pull over into a gas station. They knew he was right there. He, in fact, was on the phone and said, "I'm pulling in, I'm about to pull in." It was at that time that this vehicle pulls into the gas station.
He says the wife looked into the car, thinking she saw her daughter in the passenger seat. Van Buren says Butler also resembles the boyfriend. Why would he shoot the car if he thought his daughter was in that car?
As the father of four, I put myself in his shoes. He was not shooting into the car. His attempts were to shoot at the tires. He was trying to disable him. If he could harness his emotions at the time, then certainly I think he would have done it a different way.
You just made an assumption and you moved off of emotions. So with your emotions, you should be charged accordingly.
Destiny holding on to the memories of her only sibling as her family hopes for justice. Jonathan Mata's attorney says that his daughter was later found injured and her boyfriend was arrested. He says Mata is remorseful for shooting Butler. He is currently being held in the Harris County Jail on a $50,000 bond. Reporting live, Corley Peel, KPRC.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to Andre for the $1 cash out. You say here about the daycare worker using melatonin stickers. Yeah, and I actually did like 2 videos on that last year. I sure enough did. Y'all better use that melatonin. Y'all better get it on in. Goddamn, we got to put in the churn out so you can have some fun. Anyway, y'all know we got to back up a little bit of this right here. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Well, Willie can't blame the daughter because the daddy shouldn't have shot in the car doing that. His daughter could have possibly been inside the car. Why the hell was he shooting the car? And you got a point with that right there. But I just want to say all this started because of his daughter called him and said, "Come get me. My boyfriend just beat me up."
She saw her daughter in the passenger.
Told them to pull over. They did pull over into a gas station.
Wait a minute.
They knew he was right there. He, in fact, was on the phone and said, "I'm pulling in. I'm about to pull in." It was at that time.
Oh, hold on. Right.
Before driving away. Records show Mata confessed he was the shooter in the video and mistook Butler for his daughter's boyfriend. Mata's attorney, William Van Buren, says Mata's 19-year-old daughter called her parents, asking to be picked up after her boyfriend assaulted her.
Called her parents. "Y'all come get me. He just jumped on me. Come pick me up. He just showed me how much he loved me." Y'all do know when she called and she got a father Hell, if she would have called and she had a brother at the house and the brother and the mama went, she knows she can call to a male. I want y'all to understand this right here. She know that when she call a male, they ready. Bitch, we ready to die. We ready to take it down, bitch. We ready to lose everything we've worked for behind your decision making. Now, I want y'all to think about this right here. I can promise y'all, she caused her problems. She did something, said something that caused her issue. This is the decision making. And I want y'all to understand, this is not the first time, in my opinion, that she's had a domestic dispute with her boyfriend. Huh? So I want y'all to understand this right here. She called her parents. Y'all come get me. Y'all come get me. But
he agreed to bring the daughter to them.
You just called me. I want y'all to think about it as a parent. Your daughter just called you, come pick me up. He just jumped on you. All right, you done jumped up. Babe, let's go. I'm going to kill this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And he able to tell y'all, he is able to tell y'all, I'm going to bring her to y'all. You going to bring my daughter that you just assaulted to me? But you ain't finna bring her to the crib. You going to meet us at the gas station. Just think it through.
Her.
He agreed to bring the daughter to them, told them to pull over. They did pull over into
Told them to pull over. So the whole time, I want y'all to think about this. The whole time, the parents is trying to go, I guess, to his house, and he's trying to meet up with them and tell them, just pull over.
Gas station. They knew he was right there. He, in fact, was on the phone and said, I'm pulling in. I'm about to pull in. It was at that time that this vehicle pulls into the gas station.
I want y'all to think about this right here, too. So, they don't know the boyfriend truck? Or they don't know the boyfriend's vehicle? Okay, Willie, he could have used another vehicle. Got it. Say, I'm about to pull in now. The mother, I want y'all to think about it. The mother is chasing.
It was at that time that
the mother is chasing, running behind the vehicle. Shouldn't he still be on the phone? Say, man, we about to pull in right now. Right at this moment, they should still be on the phone with each other, right? Guess not. Oh, okay, maybe because they finna pull in now, they hung up the phone. I can't.
This vehicle pulls into the gas station.
He says the wife looked into the car, thinking she saw her daughter in the passenger seat.
I want y'all to also think about this right here, too. The player who's driving this car, you don't see this woman running on the side of your car and even touch your car. He didn't see the woman.
To the gas station.
This is strange.
He says the wife looked into the car, thinking she saw her daughter
in touched the car. He didn't know that somebody was running beside his car and touched the car. Now we can get to the daddy.
Passenger seat.
Right there. So I want y'all to think. The car just turned that away, right? So if the father is going to be walking up, I think the father had an opportunity to shoot the wife. But
Urine says Butler also resembles the boyfriend.
Why would he shoot the car if he thought his daughter was in that car?
As the father of four, I put myself in his shoes.
And use a dumbass. I just want y'all to think about it. As a father of four, I put myself in his shoes. So you going to tell us exactly what he was attempting to do?
He's not shooting into the car.
He's not shooting into the car. No. He think he a superhero?
His attempts were to shoot at the tires. He was.
Oh, this is his attorney. Oh, so he's supposed to say that right there. I wasn't trying to shoot in the car. I was trying to shoot the car tires. Look, have you been what? He probably been watching the Call of Duty or something like that right there. You think that you could just hit the tire? I was shooting for the tires, but I shot dude twice. No. I was aiming for the tires. You shot twice and you connected twice. We supposed to believe that you attempted to shoot at the tires, but you hit Buddy twice.
Trying to disable him. If he could.
So technically, watch it. I got to give the daddy some credit because the daddy a good shot. However y'all want to look at it, he was under the assumption. And he bought his gun. He had no problems with killing the boyfriend. No problem with killing the boyfriend because of what his daughter had said he had done did to him. He's willing to kill him. He's willing to kill the man who is driving the car in traffic right now with his daughter. You gonna tell us I meant to shoot the tires, dog. But I killed him though.
Harness his emotions at the time. Then
do y'all understand that Buddy didn't run? He walked. How did he end up walking to the curve here and shooting this away when down here is where the car drove out of and the wife was running behind the car? I'm not understanding, because even when we back it up to here,
this vehicle pulls into the gas station.
They was in this car. The husband and the wife was in this car. I'm assuming now they was in this car. Hold on.
He says the wife looked into the car thinking she saw her daughter in...
Think about this right here. Now watch it. Hold on. The father...
He says the wife looked into the...
The father walked along this curve right here and was shooting back this way. This is why this shit is... damn it.
Car thinking she saw her daughter in the...
Oh, somebody say the second exit. You might be right. Hold on. So if you're saying a second exit, once he go this away and out, right? You saying about the time the car got over this away, the father was around, well, walking here and was able to shoot this away. Is what I'm guessing. Somebody say.
This vehicle pulls into the gas station.
He says the wife looked into the car thinking she saw her daughter in the passenger seat. Van Buren says Butler also resembles the boyfriend.
Why would he shoot the car if he thought his daughter was in that car?
As the father of four,
That's what I thought too, because I thought I did see a black truck. And that's why I say I think they was in this, or maybe they wasn't. Hold on, because I did think I saw. Yeah. Right up in after here.
Mistaken identity. Surveillance.
Yeah, I'm thinking that this was also his black truck.
This was a case of mistaken identity. Surveillance captures the moment police say Jonathan Matta shot at Butler's car at this gas station.
So either the wife and the husband was together, or the wife and the husband was in separate vehicles. I still don't understand why the hell he was shooting his damn car. Because his intentions was to shoot in his car. I don't care what the lawyer tells us. He got shot in the back and shot in the back of the head.
In the video, you see Matta's wife approaching Butler's car. She runs after him as he drives away. Matta seen walking as Butler turns out of the gas station. He points his gun, firing twice, striking Butler in the head and back before Butler crashes into a light pole.
In the head and back. I meant to shoot the tire out. That what you gonna tell us out? I also wanted y'all to see some of these comments. I was like, shout out to the commenters. I saw a few. Let me go and put this on up here. Terrible excuse for murder. Father goes to jail. Daughters go back to boyfriend. Now, this is somebody who might be out here listening to me. Or somebody with some damn common sense out here. Let me say, so you can murder someone and get a $50,000 bond. What planet am I living on? You on Earth. You was on Earth. You say, so he have killed his own so he could have killed his own daughter. What a moron. That's a fact. Say, stop it. He's a murderer. Send them to jail. I wouldn't classify him as a murderer because I don't think that he was trying to. I'm gonna leave that alone. Case of mistaken identity. This is a case of murder and fleeing the scene of a crime. But hold on. He came back to the crime and admitted. He admitted, yeah, it was me. So I'm not even gonna put fleeing. He said, if this dude thought his daughter was in the car, why the F should he shoot the car? What the F? These people are dangerous to society. Life in prison. Ridiculous to shoot a man over fleeing over a thought. He say, a little too late to say, I'm sorry, I call the police, because that's exactly. They a shot buddy in the car, open up the door. Oh, my bad, dog. I thought that you had done kidnapped my daughter. I'm gonna call the police for you real quick. You said my bad. Gotta be more careful. He say shot him in the head and claims he was shooting at the time. Yeah, like that is not gonna float in no court. This guy knew what he was doing and didn't care who he did it to. I think that the daddy practices shooting. He didn't run after the car. He walked and he shot. That boy connected twice. He didn't waste a bullet. He shot twice. He connected twice. That kind of lets me know he has been practicing or he has some type of training. You say daughter is as messy as the father. Lock this dummy up. What an idiot. You say he shot to kill. He shot in the damn car. He should get the death penalty or life in prison. He didn't even know who the hell he was shooting at and still shot in the car. Now that's what's gonna get him prosecuted, because he is gonna say, damn, I thought you was the boyfriend. But they also said that the driver resembled the boyfriend. But because he wasn't 100% sure and he decided to shoot, your ass going to prison, playboy. It's over. But all of this because of the daughter's decision making. Daughter, she picked somebody who was gonna show her how much he loved her. And we just be crashing out. We so stupid. Like I had done ask y'all. Why is we so protective of our daughter's monkey? The thing they say we ain't supposed to get. Why is we so protective over that? I could understand it back in the days to where you had to pay for that monkey. You know what I'm saying? 50 shekels or something like that right there. Bitch, listen. I'm not finna allow you to be out here giving that monkey away and finna mess up the bag for me a little bit. I promise you that. I'm trying to get a diary out here in these motherfucking screen, and you finna try to get, bitch, I kill you, bitch. It's that my cooch. Hell, you think this is? See, I understood it back in the day. But there's no shekels. Players ain't paying to be with them up. You're not paying to be with no damn woman. Well, technically we are, but we are not paying the fathers for being with the daughters and or taking on the daughters. So why is we overprotective about how she give her monkey away or what she do with her monkey? I just want y'all to really, really think about it. Because when I be thinking about it, I be like, do we want the monkey or something? Because we'll crash. Listen, there's some players out here going to crash out about his daughter's monkey. And I'm not talking about being great to anything. I'm talking about her making her own decisions. And even as an adult, there's a lot of fathers that try to control her monkey. And I'm like, do we want the monkey? I'm just asking. I'm truly just asking. I asked this question before, and y'all adults and y'all grown, but y'all don't want to answer the question. That's crazy to me. But you better think about why you as a father is willing to put your life on the line for your daughter's decision making. Stop telling that little bitch who she can't deal with. Stop telling her he's not the one for you, baby, because he ain't got his stuff together, man. Let that bitch find out on her own. Because the more you tell her not to, the more she's going to anyway. So you're wasting your time. Because 9 times out of 10, you did all of this information giving and teaching before she even got to be an adult. Now she's an adult. She want to do what she wants to do. And the majority of you all is believers. So the majority of us believes that God gives you choices. So why do we try to prevent the choice making? I don't think we think sometimes. But I do understand that we have the thought that a lot of these women make horrible ass decisions. I get it. But then we got to think it from the other side. The horrible ass decisions that they make is the decisions that they wanted to make. And damn near 9 times out of 10, even though the decision making was horrible, they kind of enjoyed the decision that they made. They may have some regret about the decision, like you made a decision and you had a good time making the decision, but the decision turned out to be not such a good decision. You know what I'm saying? But you had a good time doing it. You know, you were driving 120 miles an hour and you fucked around and got into an accident because you was on that liquor and you done killed the whole family. You had fun doing 120 miles an hour and now you got the police on the chase. You banging that hip hop and all that fly shit right there, but you done wrecked out and you the only one lived out here in the goddamn street. But you done killed some people and now that's vehicular homicide. And now you got to pay the cost and now your ass in jail. But while you did it, you had a good time. You say we're supposed to protect our children. I think us as parents, we do. I think a lot of us, we try to take their choices away. I think we really do. And again, I do believe as we're raising the children, we've already gave them the game. I am one to not repeat my goddamn self. I done already told you what's going to happen. I done already told you. I done already gave it to you. I ain't finna keep saying it. Hell no. You going out there, you make your own damn decision. And I think that we need to allow them to make their own damn decisions because we make our own decisions. We would not allow anybody to stop us from making our own decisions. Yeah. They be saying that, well, God gave you free will. So you mean as human beings, we trying to take away the free will? Because I do understand that that is what we be doing as parents. I understand while they are children, because you're supposed to guide your children. I do understand, but Willie, no matter how old they get, they still are children, but they're not a child. They're your children, but they're not a child. There is a difference. They're adults. They're still your children, but they're adults. You guide a child. And I do understand that adults need guidance too. I get that right there. But you got to let them make their own goddamn decisions. Because remember, watch it. A lot of times children, they stop messing with the parents because of you stopping them from making their own decisions. And then there's resentment, and then y'all really don't have no good relationship. And now you go through life with a bad relationship with your kids or your kids with you and all this fly stuff right there when all they had to do was make their own damn decision and let you know it is my life. So shout out to all of the children who be trying to have that thing of respect and all that. It's stupid. A lot of y'all actually need to check y'all parents. And I do understand that a lot of y'all is afraid of your parents and, but that sounds like disrespect. No, it's not disrespect. It's all in how you do it. You can tell your parents, this is my life, and I'm going to do what I want to do. But I think that we need to bag up and allow people to, you have to let them make their own mistakes. And a lot of times, listen, because they're selling monkey or because they're selling dope, it's not a mistake to them. But what about their future? It's on them. It's on them. We all know, even your children know. Especially if you slanging that dope, there's a possibility of you being killed, going to prison, and all that fly stuff right there. Everybody who sell dope know that. You do not have to repeat yourself no more. A woman who is scripting or selling that monkey, she have an understanding. She knows that a lot of men, a lot of men is not going to commit to a relationship with her because of the lifestyle that she chose. We got to stop acting like they don't know that. I do understand. I call their children too, but they not stupid. Well, they is stupid, but they are not as naive as we may think they are. In essence, we be the naive ones because we believe that they don't know. We have the thought process of, they just don't know no better. Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. So, again, that's why I asked that question. Why are we so overprotective of our daughter's monkey if we not trying to get the monkey? He's saying, my daughters are grown and married with children, but I'm not going to act like it's okay if you put your hands on them. Oh, no, I'm not saying. No. Listen. You don't have to be okay with nothing. You don't have nobody. I don't think that anybody is going to be okay with somebody, with a man putting their hands on their daughters. All I'm saying is, guess who crashes out? The mothers don't crash out. I just thought about this right here. The mothers don't crash out. The mothers ain't getting killed or catching a felony or dying or going to jail behind their daughters' domestic love relationship choices. It's the men. It's the men. I ain't seen a woman yet put her life on the line over her daughter's decision making. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe you all have seen it. If it's on video, please send it to me. I understand. Nobody has to be okay with domestic love. I get it. I truly do. But for some reason, self-preservation kick in with women because women was not taught to sacrifice their lives for their children, especially their daughters. Because truth be told, 9 times out of 10, a lot of mothers wish that they can live the life that their daughters is living. Just saying. He said in the old days, we didn't have to beg for someone to pay our bills. Men just knew with me and had to do. Lily, watch this. Do y'all know what's crazy? Men will still pay bills. Men will still pay. Men are still paying bills. The only ones who really changed is women. And men is just doing that thing called adapting. Men is adapting to the change of women. Because all women have to do is be feminine. All you women have to do is be feminine women. Not feminine sometimes. No. Y'all be feminine and be women. The masses don't know how to be that. Do y'all understand? A man will take care of you today. See, but a lot of y'all want the man to play his traditional role. Women not playing their traditional role. That's why these dudes is not protecting and providing. I'm just keeping it 100. It's women's fault while men is not doing the traditional thing because we're not in the traditional time. We're in the modern era. And women chose this type of relationship era. Or they chose in this era to have a different type of relationship. Women want to be men a lot of the time. Women are too goddamn masculine. Women tell you that in order for them to be feminine, you got to be masculine. What type of dumb shit is this? But, hey, I just want all y'all women to know there's men who will still pay all the bills. And then y'all got to ask yourself, why y'all don't have one, and or why is it so difficult for you to get one? I'm just saying. I am just saying. I told y'all that we don't even need a heartbeat and we can compartmentalize. We don't need for a woman to do much. I just keep, man, listen, boy. And y'all be so smart. Y'all women be out here so goddamn smart, but cannot lock a player down and get the type of man that you want to get. Again, men is relatively the same from 100 years ago, 200 years ago, as far as protecting and providing the provision, you know, paying bills and all that fly shit. They technically have been the same. We can't say the same for women. We just can't. Sad, but y'all want to do what y'all want to do. And I am proud of you all making the type of decisions that y'all is actually making, because a lot of people, a lot of women have made the argument in the past of, but the women back then, they didn't have a lot of choices and they wasn't as happy as y'all thought that they was. It's just something that they just had to do because of they had a lack of choices. I agree. Now that y'all have all the choices in the world and y'all can make y'all own money and y'all can survive on your own, y'all should be the most happiest ever. But they've done the research. They say more women nowadays is on depression medication and anxiety medication. You say the worst. The worst it has been in years. Y'all have the most options ever in the history of human beings. Y'all truly don't need a man for survival. Got it. Y'all is the most depressed ever. So, yeah, you could be right. You could be right. The women back in the day, they weren't happy. And I'm in agreement because I feel like they're right. Bitch, if I can't make my own goddamn choice, I'm not happy. I'm settling for what I can get to because I still want to live a soft life. I want to live a soft life, so I got to go along to get along because this is the rules of the game in the era that I'm living in. So that was our grandmas, our great-grandmas, stuff like that right there. But y'all got the freedom. Women's live, bitch. I'm with y'all 1,000%. Boy, make y'all own decision. Hell yeah. Do what y'all doing, man. Listen, boy, enjoy life. Boy, enjoy life, enjoy life. Don't let these men try to listen, ladies. Listen, from me to you. Don't let I'm finna record myself. Hold on. Ladies, this is from me to you. I'm here to help. Y'all make y'all own decisions. Don't let these men out here tell y'all how to decide and how to make decisions about your own life. If you want to do something, if you want to sling that monkey, if you want to keep that monkey to yourself, if you want to be wedded, if you don't want to be wedded, if you want to be single, if you want to do anything that you want to do, ladies, y'all do it. Live your life, because if you not, I repeat, if you're not living the life you want to live, you're not doing what you want to do, you really not living, you just alive. Don't let these men tell y'all, well, if y'all be out here and y'all get y'all monkey away and y'all got all these doggone bodies that y'all not gonna be able to find the man who got this and got that, they ain't gonna never. Just shut up. Don't listen to that shit. Dog, listen. From the Willie Williams show to you. Live your goddamn life, ladies. Live your life. You don't even know if you're going to make a future. You don't know if you're going to be here next week. You don't know if you're going to be here the next 10 years. We don't need a heartbeat. There will be so many players who got the bag. There'll be so many players who got the bag will choose you, ladies. Don't be falling for that little dumb shit. Nope. These men trying to control y'all like back when we had our foot on your neck. Yeah. Trying to get my goddamn numbers up. Trying to tell you something. Oh, ladies, don't listen to that dumb shit. Nope. Do what y'all doing. I appreciate y'all, ladies. I promise you I do. Keep doing it. I got to give y'all this right here, and I think we're going to come to the end. How many thumbs up we got? Say don't listen to Aunt right now. Listen, no. Hell no. Do that. Do that. I know that we be out. Listen. You could be a hoe in Dade County. You can go to Palm Beach and damn near be a virgin. You know what I'm saying? You could be in Florida and be the biggest hoe in Florida. If you go to Alabama, you is a new monkey. Do you know that you can change your trajectory? Ain't nobody telling the truth about their body count, so the fuck? They say, I only been with like 3 people. All right. The dudes are saying, well, remember, you got to triple the number that they say when they answer the question. You got to triple it. So all they got to do is say, well, I just been with 1, and then you triple it. 1 times 3 is 3. All right. We don't give a damn. A bitch could have had 10, depending on how old she is. Boy, ladies, if y'all, hell, you ain't even got to look good enough. If you good people, dog, if you cool with us, we'll push that shit to the side. I promise you that right there. You could have been a stripper for 22 years. If you cool with us when we is trying to chop it up and all that fly shit and we get to know one another, we kicking and all that shit, man, just don't care nothing about that right there. Truth be told, don't care nothing about that right there. I'm trying to help. So, man, y'all live y'all life, man. Y'all, he say Willie on his reverse psychology right now. I'm just saying, no. Man, I support y'all, man. Live y'all goddamn life. Live it. Because these men, they out here hunching all these people, and they don't get shamed. So y'all need to be able to hunch all these people, and y'all got to stop shaming these babies. See, I respect hoes. I respect hoes. Do y'all, dog. I promise you. Yeah. You get all your little practice and stuff. So when you settle down with the man after you got like multiple kids and all that fly shit right there, you know what I'm saying? Your best year's gone according to society and all that fly stuff right there. When you settle down with that man, you can make a happy wife. You can make a man a happy husband. You know, because you got the experience of gagging and throwing and swallowing and skis all on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody gonna take y'all in. So I know, but Willie, that's not the argument. The argument, she can't get the type of guy that she want. Well, she can get him. She just gotta go ahead on and get around him. She got to go ahead on and get around him, and she would know to turn on her femininity, and then she'll go ahead on and get player. All she got to do is listen. If he care about body count, just keep her number low. Shit ain't that difficult. Cause we base life off the lie. We lying. So why not lie to get what you want? Ain't that what we do anyway? We lie to get what we want. Just saying though. Move right along. Move it right along. Y'all go ahead on and man have at it, dog. Anyway, we got this crisis that's going on out here. Well, it's kind of like a sort of like a crisis, something like that right now. Say Willie in his reverse psychology bad, boy, y'all. Wow. I would never. Let's go to DeKalb County real quick. DeKalb County, they say that a whole bunch of them is living in hotels. I think I did a story like this right here like a few days ago too. So this is another one. Y'all damn bad. Just look at the number. Dang. 4,600 plus residents lives in motel. People lives in hotels. They say DeKalb County lead the resident living in hotels. The county leads. It got the most. Here we go.
And 4,000 people are living in hotels all across DeKalb County. Tonight, county leaders are helping them find stable and affordable housing.
Atlanta News First reporter Chelsea Vinefort is live on Memorial Drive outside of one of those hotels. And Chelsea, the county is brainstorming some solutions here.
Yeah, Carly, a recent study revealed that about a third of people living in DeKalb County hotels say they are here because of an eviction. It is a short-term solution to a much longer-term problem. That's why county commissioners are trying to figure out some ways to help people and how to prevent future evictions.
Well, they call it the Scarlet E.
E for eviction. It's one of the reasons hundreds of people say they are living in a hotel in DeKalb County.
Because they had an eviction, no apartment complex would rent to them.
A recent study reveals more than 4,600 people are currently living in DeKalb County hotels. At least 1,600 are children. Respondents said hotels don't require.
At least 4,600 live there. At least 1,600 are children. At least 1,600 is children, so the others is just adults. And is this adults without children? What is we doing?
Require credit checks, security deposits, or take past evictions into account.
The cost of housing has gone up, but the wages have not gone up, and they've not kept pace with that. So a lot of families have now been priced out of where they were living.
After reading the results,
y'all do understand, if they was priced out of where they was living, y'all do know that they was pretty much living in the upscale community, which was the areas with like the lowest rent. Y'all do understand they was put out of areas that had the lowest rent. They got evicted from the areas that had the lowest rent. Yeah. 3,000 people is adults. 1,600 is just kids. You would think that it'd have been more kids than adults.
Results of the study, county commissioners are brainstorming how to help people find more stable housing and how to prevent even more evictions.
How to help people find more stable housing. How to help people find more stable. Housing isn't unstable. Housing is stable. It's the people that's the problem.
We have to address the individuals and families living currently, but let's stem the tides.
That's why District 6 Rep Ted Terry is proposing a $250,000 funding item that would essentially connect tenants in eviction court with attorneys.
Right now, on average, about 90% of tenants in that court have no legal representation. Landlords always have lawyers.
Terry says this.
Oh, so now you want to get the evictors or the evictees legal representation because it's kind of like not fair. It's basically what he's saying. It's kind of like when a player go to child support court, the woman don't have to show up. She always have legal representation. A man don't. So with the eviction, y'all think that is not fair because the landlord always have legal representation. So y'all working on getting the tenants legal representation for always. But y'all won't do that for child support. Strange.
May help some people cut deals and stay in more stable housing. He also hopes that some funding can be put towards helping people pay back rent.
Let's do our best and invest in the systems that prevents them from getting in that situation in the first place.
Let's invest in the system that prevents them from getting in that situation in the first place. Getting them in the situation in the first place. Let's in the system. They in these positions because of the decisions that they made. This is simple. They say, Willie, wait. Willie, you notice that you keep saying have they regentrifying or wait. You notice you keep saying have they regentrifying they regentrifying those areas. The rents have more than double what they used to be. They aren't paying $16 no more. They paying $1,600 now. He said they're not paying $16 now. They're not paying $1,600. Now that's a problem. And this is why y'all need to listen. This is why y'all need to give us some dudes who got a few dollars and a good little job or something. But a lot of times y'all be out here on the internet talking about $40,000 ain't no money. $50,000. I never date a man at $60,000. That shit ain't no money. He can pay the bills though. We need more programs.
Commissioner Terry's proposal would be part of the 2026 budget, which commissioners have to pass by March 1st. Reporting.
That's what's up. You say because you have to put them in eviction court, which usually costs $150, and then you have to have a lawyer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You say it'll take you 90 days for you to really be served an eviction. That's a good point. See, a lot of people think if I miss it this month, then I get evicted next month. Hell no. Eviction done fell behind at least 3 months. It take about 3 months for somebody to file for a eviction because a eviction costs the landlords. And believe in me, landlords don't want to put don't want to put that money up for an eviction. They don't want to do that because they lose money. But they're not going to continue to lose money by you out here playing. You know what I'm saying? It is a real problem out here in these doggone streets. But we need ways to help out people in the community. Now, I don't know if I had done did this one right here. I don't know if I done did. What the hell I did? Oh, my bad. I don't know if I did this one right here, but this person says that she would sit in her car and cry. Matter of fact, let me go on and record this. I may want people to hear this right here. We have a story to where a woman said that she would sit in her car and cry. They say that thousands living in extended stay hotels. Thousands. And I think that this is in DeKalb. This could be in DeKalb County also. Let's see what's being said. Listen to this right here. Watch it. Click. Go ahead.
A new report shows thousands of people in DeKalb County are living in extended stay hotels, sometimes for years.
A reality for so many families. Channel 2's Michael Dowda live now in DeKalb County. And Michael, the report found that many of these families are trapped in a cycle of what's called unaffordability.
Yeah, and that line there can be so thin between being able to afford and live in one of these apartments or having to stay in one of these extended stay hotels, often because they can't just afford that upfront cost of the security deposit to actually stay in an apartment. But for those having to stay in these hotels, they end up paying much more per month.
For many families, an extended stay hotel can be a shelter of last resort.
You're trying to provide, but it's just not enough.
Aurelia Romero knows firsthand. She turned to an extended stay after her rent went up and her contract job disappeared.
Contract job disappeared and the rent went up. This is why I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all think that y'all job is safe and y'all everything's sweet right now. This shit good right now, boy. Until it ain't. Keep on.
I also wanted to make sure that I wouldn't be a burden on others.
But what was meant to be temporary became a nightmare. She spent more than she ever had on rent, taking 2 jobs just to scrape by.
It was just getting more and more like I was not getting ahead.
And Aurelia is not alone. A Georgia State survey found in DeKalb County there were more than 4,600 people staying in extended stay hotels long term, and reportedly spending 77% of their income on rent.
77% on rent. Now that's deep, but we also have to take into account because living in extended stays really do be costing y'all more than just rent. But when you rent in the spot, you have rent and electricity, and in some places rent, electricity, and water. So a lot of times that may add up to basically the same, but not all the time. Go ahead.
That families are paying so much in motels they can't save any money.
Joy Monroe is the Single Parent Alliance and Resource Center.
The Single Parent Alliance. Single parent. Who's predominantly single parenting? Oh, but that's women.
And says families can feel trapped, caught paying more in monthly rent at a hotel while not being able to save up enough for a safety deposit.
So you're not living, you're not thinking, you're not dreaming, you're not planning.
So Joy works with Motel to Home, a program that tries to lower barriers to apartment living, like paying safety deposits.
A whole, another program. They have a program who is willing to pay security or deposits for people to move in. So they is assisting. So this is an assistant program. Watch it.
And through the 7 nonprofit agencies, we've successfully housed over 3,000 families.
Over 3,000 families. And remember, their name, or they represent single parents. They're talking about single mamas. And then she go to talking about families. I keep trying to tell y'all, when they're talking about families, they're talking about single mothers.
And through the 7 nonprofit agencies, we've successfully housed over 3,000 families.
For Aurelia, well, it was life-changing, helping her get her own place. But she knows that without help, how thin the margin can be between a hotel and a home.
Oh, she know without help. Oh, I thought y'all were independent. She knows without help, means she couldn't do it. They help all these other families get into a place to stay by paying their down payment. But these single parent families can do it on their own. I don't need no man. I don't need no father for my kids don't need no dad. I can do it all on my own. But y'all depend on programs. Y'all will run y'all little hot ass to a program in a minute for this thing called help.
Now, Joy and the Georgia State University researchers are set to make their final presentation to the county tomorrow, while also hoping to encourage more resources to help folks out who find themselves in these long-term extended stay hotels. We're live in DeKalb County. I'm Michael Downer.
You say Willie always excluding the fathers. Well, did I tell a lie that the majority of single parents is or are mothers? Huh? See, and not only did I exclude the fathers, her and her organization excluded fathers. I know what you're thinking. Well, Willie, they didn't exclude fathers. They said single parents. Okay. The majority of their clients is women. Because they're the majority of single parents. I know, but that's not what it said. I understand, but y'all don't understand the words that's being used out here. It's to fool you, to make you think that they're helping men. They're not helping men. No. All right, they might got 1 or 2 cases. All right. Go ahead and give it to them. I guarantee you 97% has been women with children. And I ain't hating on them. That damn it, they got a job. Boy, y'all get that paper and y'all help out doing whatever that y'all trying to do. All this shows that the shit that women be out here saying that they got it, I'm independent. Look at the numbers. They are liars. They are liars. I'm sorry. They're liars. They don't got it all together. But it makes them look bad because they is the ones who was out here acting like and saying out loud that they got their shit together. I don't need nobody. You don't hear men talking like this right here? Men do not be on the internet and everywhere else saying, man, I don't need this, man, I don't need that. We don't speak like that. But women do, and women is the #1 recipients of assistance and programs. What the programs is assistance. But when you say you targeting women, hell no, the programs is targeting the people who is in need. And that's women. I'm just saying so. Don't get upset with me. I'm just saying so. I'm just saying. So, and I just be trying to help out the babies. Man. Y'all just got to make better decisions and y'all won't have to do it all on your own. Stop falling behind the other bitches who is like, girl, you can do it on your own and you don't need no doggone man. I ain't saying that you need a man, but the way that your decision making, you need a man, baby. According to your decision making, you need a man. Or a girlfriend, bitch, you need a roommate. You need somebody else the same way that you're using the government as your man. You need a man. Shout out to Big Moochie for the 499 super chat. They say, Willie, maybe they should ship them down to Miami and move them into the Miami-Dade public housing. He say rent should be affordable. He say they move the migrants. Facts. Who there right there? Right on down there. They're gonna be super homeless fucking around with Dade County. For real. Say show grace, Willie. Show grace. Some men do use women and children for benefits too. It's not always the woman's fault. Let me read it again. Some men do use women and children for benefits too. It's not always the woman's fault. 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 Let's see what we can do with that right there. Let me see. Bam. Women is the primary caretakers of the children. When you say some men use women and children for benefits, I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement. But when you say some men use women and children for benefits, that means that those men is not the woman's baby's father. So that means, watch this. So that means if the woman gets used and she's in a position to where a man has used her and now she's flat out on her butt and she's homeless and she can't afford to house or feed her children, you do know that that's her fault. She chose a man who used the benefits of her and her children. Typically, men who is using women and children for their benefits is men who don't have nothing. And there's a lot of women who take in men who ain't got shit. I'm in agreement with you all day long. But the kids is her responsibility. So her decision making helped her fail. She picked a man who should have not been around her and her children. So technically, it's always the woman's fault. Okay. All right. 99% of the time, it's always the woman's fault. No. I'm going to make it better. Watch. I'm going to say 90% of the time, it's always the woman's fault. That a woman is in this predicament where she's homeless with her children. I'm going to say 90. No. You said to give you grace. Or give the women grace. I'm going to give them grace. 90%. Yeah. All right. Only because I hadn't said the majority of the time, the children, the mothers have the custody over the children. She's in control. She's in charge. She got the last say so over the children. So in my mind, she's more responsible for the children than the man is, because society and the law has given her 100% of the power over the children. And once you have 100% of the power over the children, your decision making is your fault. And I do understand that we as humans, we need to be able to, we don't technically want to be alone. We have this thing in us of being, what's that word that I'm looking for, around people, or affection, having another human's affection or something like that right there. A lot of us, we need that, and I do understand. But if I pick me a garbage bitch out here in these streets and she done destroyed the shit that I got going on in my damn house, guess who y'all gonna blame? Y'all gonna blame me. Why would y'all blame me? Willie, you chose that bitch. And you'll be absolutely correct. I won't even argue. I won't even argue. He said, I have been out here for 8 years. Now, I come from the west side down there by Shinny Park. No. You been outside? You say 65th South 55, so you live in... Oh, you talking to somebody else. My bad. He said, Willie, stop you making them cry in them streets. I'm just trying to help. Yeah, companionship. I could not think of that doggone word for nothing. And listen, I do understand that we do need companionship. But ladies, I'm such a person that's trying to really, really help y'all. Y'all can do better than the men that y'all getting. I'm trying to help. It's not It's not that difficult. We don't need a heartbeat. And then there's a large majority of men who can't even, it's really, really difficult for them to get a woman and to even be in a relationship with the woman. So y'all leaving like half of the men single. It's easy to get a man. You just need to be a woman. Oh, wait. You just need to be a feminine woman to get a man to actually, to really do what you would like for him to do. All you got to do is just be feminine. Let that masculinity shit go. Because truth be told, masculine women is getting men to do some of the things that they want them to do too. But a feminine woman, oh Jesus. Player go above and beyond for a feminine woman. Trying to help. There's so many dudes who ain't got no children that y'all not choosing. Y'all not choosing the men. Y'all choosing the men with children instead of choosing the men without children, especially if you ain't got children. A lot of y'all with children won't choose a dude without children. Y'all won't choose a dude that got his own spot. Hell no. Think it through. Look at all y'all friends, all y'all peers and friends like that right there, and see the type of men that they pick. Do he have his own spot? Do he got his own shit? Or is he lacking some goddamn where and he just need a little help right now? Women have been using this excuse right here because women believe that they can fix people. Women be trying to fix a man. Who the hell came up with that? And who told y'all that was innate in women? I don't think that's innate in women, of women trying to fix a man. In my mind, it can't be innate because women didn't always have power and resources. So there has to be something that was created. Somebody said that and women just ran on with that as an excuse of why they made bad decisions in picking men. Shout out to Big Moochie for the 199 super chat. He say they choosing the men coming out the penitentiary. Facts. You got men who is getting married in prison. And damn it, and y'all won't pick the dudes who is in your DMs, the dude that's on the job with you. You know what I'm saying? You all won't pick the dudes who is making what you making on this good job that you work at. You would pick a dude ain't got no goddamn job and still got some time to complete down at the penitentiary and say it ain't no good men out there, bitch. I'm confused. So, hey, I'm here to help. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Nightly News showing this wonderful STD Friday, man. So before y'all go outside, try to have y'all a good time. I know it's free. It's free drinks before 12. Free drinks before 12. When y'all getting these drinks, why don't y'all try or start to have some type of conversation with these dudes? Stop listening to your girls when your girls is saying, I would never approach a man. I would never do that. I'm going to wait on God to send me a man. Well, maybe God got the man inside the club and you supposed to approach. You ever thought about the man that you've actually been wanting, you have been passing him by? It's like you only think one way. Trying to tell y'all, no, that's the problem. We have to rethink. Try to look at things in another way. Y'all keep letting all these men with nice bank accounts, these dudes with nice bank accounts, nice crib, nice cars. Yeah, they might not be as attractive or You ain't heard about them in the streets. They ain't done jumped on no hoes, nothing like that right there. They ain't got multiple baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? I know that that's attractive to you all. I do understand. But if y'all believe that we just like to fix a man and all that, well, if that's the case, why don't y'all pick a unattractive man who got his shit together and make him handsome? Damn, you good, Willie. Because women be saying that we just be trying to fix a man. Well, fix a man to what you want. Fix a man to what you want. Stop picking a broke man trying to fix a man. Fix a man who got his shit together, but he may not be as attractive as what you used to. Get with him and fix him. If his body ain't together, and I know that you ladies is fine and all y'all go to the gym and all y'all keep our bodies together, tell him to come to the gym with you. I guarantee he will go. I guarantee he will go to the gym with you and get his body together. All he may need is you as motivation. Since y'all like to fix men, y'all don't have to keep fixing broke men. You can start fixing men who got their shit together. Try that. That may work. That may work. We're going to try something different for 2026. That right there may work. Players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show says it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la-la or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all rocking with a player. Yes, I do. Shout out to Big Moochie for the 499 super chat. He say, Willie, they don't understand. Some of the good men don't say nothing to them because they feel she already taken. That's a fact right there. That's why women should push up. That's a fact right there. You know how many of those I done saw out here? And a lot of times, according to how y'all be looking, you just know, oh, I know she got a man. Look at the way Shawty look. Shawty look good and shit like that right there. She got her shit together. The assumption, how can you look this good and be single? How do you look this good and be single? That's a lot of our thought process. So I think that y'all ladies need to start picking men. I think y'all need to start approaching men. And it's going to throw a lot of dudes off. But that's also going to excite a dude. And once the dude starts seeing that women is approaching, and if those dudes, they don't have their shit together, that's going to be even more motivation to get their shit together, because we don't like to look bad in front of women. We don't like, a lot of times we don't approach women because maybe we don't have our shit together. Well, that's the new dudes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they aren't as confident because they're not on that good job right now, or maybe they're working part-time and they just ain't made it to full-time yet. You know what I'm saying? It will motivate the hell out of them for the next time a woman approach him. He got his shit together. He can pop. You know what I'm saying? He can stay on point and all that fly shit right there. Ladies, you all can change the dynamics like y'all already changed the dynamics in these days to where these men, like you had said earlier, is not paying the bills. Just saying, I'm trying to help. Y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, 7 and the Green channel. Help a player out. Watch the standalone videos. I need your support. Subscribe for all you good people. Hold on. You said, Willie, whoa, I missed that. We got 194 with the thumbs. Man, we should have been over 200. I'm over 2 hours and I ain't even know it was 9:30. I swear, folks. You say, Willie, please don't have a fix people. We don't do that good neither. You say we don't do that good neither. Oh, so don't fix people together. Oh, I think that's what you're saying right now. I know good as hell well. You say it's 8:30? It's 9:31. Jesus, I've been over here too long. I ain't got 200. We at 199. Boy, y'all done got the butter from the duck, boy. Boy, y'all just treated me like a little throwaway. Y'all treat me like a little throwaway. We supposed to have been over 200 so long ago. All right, give yourself a pat on the back, man. Y'all at 202 right now. I appreciate that right there. I really, really do, man. I'm finna go ahead on and get up out of here. Thank y'all for being here and being everywhere else. Like a credit card, like I say. Links down there in the description. Y'all help. Appreciate y'all support. I thank y'all. Come and check on your peoples tomorrow because I'm trying to go live tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna just go ahead on and say it. I'm trying to go live tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I done missed 2 days, so I'm finna try to make up tomorrow. But I gotta make a run. I gotta go out of town and every doggone thing in like 2 hours. But come check on your peoples tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be back in town by then. Hell, do y'all thing. Oh, stay alive.